Welcome back to the channel. So video for my benefit and also for yours if you're interested in natural graphite companies on the ASX. So this company, International Graphite, 36 million to buy it. Cash is hardly any. Is it 2.7 million in cash? So yeah, why would you buy this for 36 million? Had 2 million in cash because they have a decent graphite project and it looks like they have decent government backing to actually get them down the road. Is it cheap? No, not really cheap. But compared to competitors, like you can buy this company MLS, who has a decent graphite project, not as good as Thingies, for 20 million. You can buy this company for 20 million, thereabouts. Comes with 16 million in cash. Thing is, their project isn't that great. These guys, decent project, so you're paying more because you're getting a better project that probably has a lot more chance to get in production than MLS's graphite project. MLS also has a lottery ticket thing of this lithium project that's right next to another big lithium player. So look at them if you wish. But this about IG6, so 36 million comes with 2 million in cash. For a company that looks like it's getting good backing from the government so far. So they have this project here, get out here, concentrate the graphite to 95%, gets trucked to here, to Collie. Collie is going to have like a big renewable hub, so it's going to have big battery, renewable power, etc. With government support. So moving along, so they're actually getting out of the ground here, making it 95%, gets trucked to here, and then they make it into spear balls and coat it so it can go into the battery. They're doing all that in-house, so capturing all the value stream. They got pilot plants so far. I think it's one of the first pilot plants in Australia for doing this. So let's look at some numbers. Bear in mind, if you looked at lithium numbers before the lithium boom, they were getting lithium hard rock spodumene out of the ground for $500. They thought they'd sell it for like $800, make $300 a ton profit. And then fast forward, lithium shortfall. At some stages they're making $8,000 per ton profit. Then it's come back a bit, so they make $2,000, $3,000. So these numbers can change as predicted with the graphite shortfall. Graphite gets rarer. And this apparently it's not this stuff that comes out of the ground that's rare. It's going to be the actual process stuff that will be rare. So yes, so what normally happens, they go on a shortfall, the price goes up, everyone catches up, and then it goes down again. Shortfall is apparently going to come in 2025, got enough graphite for now. Shortfall comes, everything's like disorderly now, shortfall comes, people get hyped, that might happen. Anyway, so the numbers, EBITDA, they should have how much they spend first. So when I look at a company, I look how much you buy them for, 36 million, cash they have, and what sort of project they have. So this is actually, as I said, you get it out of the ground, and then you process it. So this study was done on buying the product of someone else. So they got their own supply, so they're going to make extra money on top of these figures, but we'll just go through them anyway. So $222 million US, and then you make EBITDA of $100 million per year. That's earnings before interest, tax, depreciation, amortization. So then you got tax and all that, whatever. You might make 50 million. So you spend 222 million, get 50 million a year. Bear in mind that's before any graphite shortfall. So if that booms up, if graphite doubles in price for some period of time, if not longer, because say electric vehicles get cheaper, meaning there's more demand, meaning people are willing to pay triple the price for graphite just to get an electric vehicle because it's way better. But there's going to be a midpoint there. Anyway, so that's for coated spherical graphite, so it costs more than the uncoated facility. So the uncoated facility, $87 million to build, and then you make $43 million in EBITDA. So it seems roughly same, 50% EBITDA versus, well, a bit better for the uncoated one, but anyway. So these numbers could change, and these numbers can get better as they get their graphite. This was for buying the graphite of someone else. These numbers, and if they get it themselves, they're going to save extra money per ton, maybe, because you get out of the ground for 500, it's sell for 1,000. So if they're saving that $500, it's going to get added on here somewhere. So anyway, that's for a company. So a company can make $100 million a year in EBITDA, and you can buy them now for 36 million. So it doesn't seem that good, but if these numbers do go up, as could be seen with the graphite shortfall, even for a period of time, it goes up for a period of time, people get drunk on that, like when graphite was selling at, when lithium was selling at $8,000 a ton, people get a bit drunk on that and just think it'll be like that forever. And that's probably when you sell out. So anyway, we'll go to their thing here. So if you look at this versus other places in the world, the location's good, but the actual grade is just average, and the size is below average, I'd say. Although, who knows, they can drill out more. I'd like to see them put out a research target. As another company, ITM's put out a huge resource target. Maybe they should as well. But it looks like they got quite a bit. 1 kilometer. That's the current thing here. 15 million tons, 6%, and a high grade component. So they could probably triple that maybe with this surrounding area, and maybe they can pick up another project nearby. Although they could just buy the graphite off someone and process it themselves. Although that person with the graphite might have processed themselves, who knows? Although they might have the expertise because they're already doing the pilot plant. So yes, decent company, in-house stuff already happening, government support. Now go talk a company I for some reason like a little better, just because the size of their deposit is a bit better, also a bit cheaper, 26 million. They got 8 million cash. So ITM doesn't have the downstream yet, though that could happen. Let's go into ITM, shall we? So you can buy the whole company for about 26 million. Always actually go to the ASX for the actual price, which is here. I think it's actually quite a bit more. I think it's around 30 to something. Oh, actually 26. Wow, that's correct. So actually, it seems decent value right now. So they got about 7 million in cash. They've been drilling their huge resources here. And they're going to do NO project as well. So actually, this seems a bit better value to me than IG6. Okay, so they got a kilometer here, so they got a big thing. They got a target. We'll see the target. I think, yeah, they got a 4 kilometer by 4 kilometer area, so they have more tons in the ground, it would appear, though they still got to drill it out and make sure. So huge area. These actually near RNU. That's a $500 million company there. Although they have $1 million in cash, only $25 million company, 8 million cash. They also got government grant to build the mine. I'm not sure if that's the million in cash they got or what. And they've done more drilling, more of the study, etc. Also looks like they're close to the highway, maybe closer to port, etc. So they might be slightly better on the capex. But ITM, that's why I like them. They could follow in the footsteps of RNU in the future. And companies around the world, it seems like this is a project you'd take into production before taking any other country, like some other ones that are in Canada out the middle of nowhere, literally 500 kilometers from the anywhere, no workforce, etc. So they got local workforce, renewable power, existing things. Existing is your friend in building a mine because it's going to make it a lot cheaper to build, meaning your company doesn't dilute. Give you the best example on a low capex and what it is to the share price, although this company is coming back down now because lithium went high. You buy low, sell high. So lithium went high, and you should have probably sold out. Now they come back down because peers are making less money. But anyway, they're going to spend they only spent under $100 million Australian, and at this price, when the lithium was high, it looked like they're going to make $400 million a year. So people got drunk on that, thinking they'll last forever. Obviously bought up high. Now it's coming back down to reality as lithium prices come down, etc. Though things could change. So anyway, low capex, that's why they did so well, and then that lithium boost of the lithium price going crazy. So ITM seems to be my favorite above IG6. Like the only reason I buy IG6 is probably to not pull my eggs in one basket, as I already have quite a bit of ITM. And if anyone still wants to listen, there's also this other company for graphite that's going to get in production within the next 3 months. Not so all these other companies years away from production. This company months away. Could be, they say they're going to make, I think it's around, always check here for the actual thing. but 80 million, and they reckon they're going to make 60 million in EBITDA per year, and then 25 million after costs and tax for a company you can buy for this much. So they seem like really good numbers. They're actually not selling into the battery anode space. They're selling into the other uses of graphite space, because right now they can make more money there, or so they say. So that these numbers seem really good. That I think about it again. Quarterly activities report. Let's go through it. So everyone's just throwing money. They need money to fund it. I don't know how they got this built. Like they were building this and getting the funding while building it, or something like that. Anyway, so people said, yeah, it looks good. We'll give you the money. So this is what? Retaining wall, pressure rate, HDP liner. Is that a pressing? Anyway, keep continuing. So yep, that's the thing getting built there. Getting built. There's a plant. There's probably the mine. Oh, looks like a bit of a boring thing. We're looking into WKT because looks like they could be. If they say what they're going to do, they're going to go probably 2 or 3x, I'd say. And then the graphite shortfall comes into play, and they've already got to jump up. So if they're making $25 million after tax each year, they can then reinvest that money with the expertise in graphite, and perhaps become a big player right around 2025 when we need all that graphite for electric vehicles. Rimac Nevera. So why are we going electric? Because look at this car, almost 2,000 horsepower, and just crazy speed. Even the hypercars that are petrol are getting electric motors, giving that boost, instant torque, whatever. So we're going electric, whether you like it or not. And I'll leave it at that. So there are some good graphite companies to think about, because I don't see any other thing that's like iron ore is not going to go triple in price anytime soon. Copper probably will, because we need copper for electric vehicles. So copper is a good one. Although copper have very high capexes, but it's all what you buy it for, how much they can make by spending how much is basically the gist of investing, is it not? Plus comes into play what your drill results are. If it's like you drill something big, then yes, you're going up, and yes, like this company here, drilled really good drill results, had nothing, drilled something and did that. So, but you went to know here what was going to happen. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Like and subscribe, because I really might start making better videos than this if you like and subscribe. Thank you.